Now that we've thought about the coins and how we can sort them by their size or how much they're worth or their value, we're going to sort them in a different way this time. This time we're going to sort them by what type of coin they are. So you can see I have a lot of coins here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them into groups. I'm going to put them groups of pennies, in groups of nickels, and in groups of dimes. So remember, the pennies are the brown or copper ones, and they're worth how much? That's right, if you thought 1 cent. So I'm going to put all the pennies on this side. Just going to put them all over here and move them over out of this section. So I have all these pennies, right, over here in this part. So now I'm left with the silver coins. And if you remember, the silver coins are the dime and the nickel. Which one is smaller, the dime or the nickel? If you thought dime, you're right. But which one is the bigger value? Is it the dime or the nickel? That's correct. The dime is also the larger value, or how much it's worth. The dime is worth 10 cents and the nickel is worth 5 cents. So I'm going to move all the dimes onto this side and I'm going to keep all the nickels in the middle. So I'm going to put all the dimes over here. All right, and I'm going to leave all the nickels in the middle. Now, this is kind of hard to count like this. I could probably count the coins and see how much each pile of coins is worth, the pennies, the nickels, and the dimes like this, but it would be it's a little difficult to have to make sure I counted them correctly. So a good way that you can fix that is by putting them to a nice organized group. So you'll see here, that's exactly what I did. I have all of my coins organized neatly into groups. See how I put them all in a nice straight row or column so that I can see them better and know how much I have. And I actually grouped them in a very specific way. Can you think of how I might have grouped these coins? I wonder. Well, let me go to the next one and see if you can figure it out. Look what I did. Ooh, see, now I have some circles around some groups of coins. If I count, how much is the penny worth again? Yes, the penny is worth 1 cent. So if I look here, I can count these pennies by twos. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Oh, you can see I grouped this into a group of 10 cents. So I have 10 cents right here. So then all I have to do is count on to find out how much I have altogether. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 cents. So the pennies, our pile is worth 14 cents. Now, if you look at my nickels, remember those are the biggest coin, but their value isn't the biggest. Nickels are worth 5 cents each. But see how I grouped these? Do you notice? How did I group them this time? Yes, I grouped them by tens again, because I can think 5, 10, right? And that makes it a lot faster for me to count. So I'm going to count my nickels now. 10, 20, because I'm counting by tens, right? 30, 40, I hope you're counting with me. 50, and then I only have one here, so I can't count this by tens. I have to say 55. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55. So there were 55 cents in my nickel pile. Oh, and then look here, we have the dimes. Remember, the dimes are the smallest one, but they're worth the most. And each dime is worth 10 cents. So I can count down by tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So I have 60 60 cents in my dime pile. Do you see how I was able to sort them by their different type of coin and put them into nice, neat piles of 10 so that they're easier to count and find the total value of how many cents? This was a lot easier and faster to count than if I were to count them like this, right? All of them all over the place. It would be a lot harder. So I want you to go see if you can get a group of coins and you can do exactly what I did. Break them into their different types of coin, put them into groups of 10, and then count and see how many you have in cents of each of the different coins. Have fun counting.